Yo, what up YouTube? It's your brother YT. Wake 'em up, back at it again with another video. People are giving up because they can't afford to live in this economy. If you haven't seen what's been going on in this economy, then I got a whole boatload of videos on this channel covering this economy. This is pretty much what this channel is about. If you want to. Family, you already know what to do. And if you're brand new too, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well. Let's continue. Let's learn more about this economy. We're going to talk about it weekly, as y'all know. All right, let's keep it going.
Wait, how am I just finding out that 60% of all people in the United States of America that are homeless have jobs? If that doesn't scare you, people aren't lazy. People just don't have the opportunities, straight up. And all by design, all by design.
Price of eggs this, tariffs that. Fuck that shit. The economy is making it so I can't get a boyfriend. The last 3 guys that I have talked to have lived with their ex-girlfriends and like can't get their own place because they can't afford it.
Let me just speak on this one real quick. The statistics show that for the first time in the black community, the 2-parent household numbers have risen. And this is why. Even though they don't like each other, they got to be together. And she's talking about it too. I didn't know that ex-couples were still together though. But it's the same thing, essentially, because they have to be. They don't make enough to be out on their own.
I've really been single for 1.5 years, and every single man from all walks of life all live with their ex-girlfriends. Ex-girlfriends of like a year, and you know they're still banging because like they're living together. It's convenient. A studio apartment costs $1,700. I'm gonna be single forever.
A quick question. How do you save money to do things when you are so prone to depression that if you don't do small fun things now all the time, you forget that life has joy? Because I can't save my money because I need to be happy now, because I can't wait for one big happy later. I need all the little happies. All the little happies all the time. So yeah, I'm gonna go get my favorite drink because it makes me smile. Can I cut back? Yes, I can cut back, and that will help me save a little bit of money. But I mean, how am I supposed to save when I want to do all the things now? I want to do my dance class. I want to drink my favorite drink. I want to eat the yummy treat. I want to smile. Anyway.
Economy is crazy as fuck because it's making people realize they are dispendable. All those job applications niggas are putting in, bro, they don't give a fuck about you. All those people who are getting laid off, they never gave a fuck about you. I'm predicting most people there's gonna be a ton of fucking ideas and businesses being built because most people are gonna give corporate America a big old fuck you, right? On top of that, in the next 5 to 10 years, these businesses and ideas that are being built now are coming from Gen Z. Because we're the only ones who aren't really scared or afraid of leaving a job. Let's be so fucking for real. We never gave a fuck about a job. So these ideas and businesses in the next 5 to 10 years, Gen Z is going to have a whole different narrative about us. It's just going to be sin.
Yo, I'm in the era of being where the fuck I pay to be. You know what I'm saying? At home, because I pay a mortgage there. At my job, because I pay rent there. At the gym, because I pay a monthly fucking membership fee. I'm taking advantage. Those are the places I want to be because I literally work to pay to be there. So I'm taking advantage every fucking time, bro. If I'm bored and I don't know what to do, I'm gonna go back to the gym. I'm bored, I want to work on some content, let me head to the work. Let me head to the shop. I'm bored, I want to relax, let me go home and take a nap. You see? I want to take advantage of the places I pay to be at, period.
If you out here struggling, please do not feel bad. I mean, everybody out here is struggling. You got older people struggling. You for damn sure got younger people struggling. Everybody is struggling. Like, this economy is so bad, bro. Like, and especially for the younger people, bro, we were set up from day one to fail. Like, how is anybody supposed to do anything when rent's $1,500 to $2,000 a month, or food is, $20 to $25 a meal? Like, everything is high. Groceries are high. Like, everything is high, bro. And it's so fucking sad, bro, because people are getting by working normal jobs and fucking paying $500, $600, $700 a month in rent and shit like that, bro. That is over with, bro. You can't work a normal job and be able to, live for real. Like, you are only working to survive. Like, this shit is so fucked.
Yeah, Back in the day, you could work a normal job and pay for everything you needed, a whole lifestyle. Now you gotta have 2-3 jobs. Most people have multiple jobs because one is not enough. It's people that got multiple jobs. They doing side hustles, gig work. They got aspiring businesses. People just grind and grind. The hustle culture, it's not a choice no more. You have to be in grind mode. Basically 24/7. You got to push your body to the ultimate extent.
Bro, we're living in some of the worst times, bro. Do not hang your head at all. We're all out here struggling.
Here are some things that I had to give up because I can no longer afford them in this economy. Getting my hair done. These roots are atrocious, but I just don't have $300 to scrounge up every time I need to get my hair dyed. Instead of getting my nails done every 2 weeks, I sometimes go like 2 months without getting them done.
I'm about to say, them pop-on joints, y'all better get them pop-on nails. And barbers charging way too much. Hairstylists for the women. People better become their own barbers and hairstylists, their own lash techs, nail techs. I'm talking about, yeah, you got to do all of that.
Eating out at restaurants. I love food, but I just can't afford spending $100 every time I go out. Getting my friends and boyfriend just because gifts. In this economy, there's no way. Grocery shopping without a strict list. Girl dates. I used to be so excited getting in the car, driving to Starbucks, getting a little Starbucks drink, and then going to Target. Nope, can't do that.
I'm glad I don't got no Starbucks addiction. I only like coffee. That sounds crazy to some people. I'm more of a tea connoisseur. But listen, when I did drink cappuccinos, I'm glad I wasn't no Starbuckser. Nah, I went to the gas station. Hey, I know the gas station. It should still be fairly reasonable in comparison. Yeah, I better go there. Hey.
High quality, like anything. Makeup, clothes. I haven't bought anything for myself in months.
This shows the fucked state of our economy. This is a family of 4 spending chart. 2 parents, they're both together. They make a combined $150,000 a year in a medium cost of living city. Mind you, $150,000 a year, that's not bad. But they don't save a single dime. A single dime. Obviously, they gotta pay taxes because they don't want to evade that, so there's nothing you can do about that. $36K in mortgage. Boomers, I don't want to hear from you. I know that back when you bought your house was 36 grand total. $24K in childcare. You got groceries, eating out, you got your car payments, utilities, home and car insurance, phone and internet, kids activities, clothes, entertainment, and there goes all your money. Now, leaders, politicians, those in power in the US, I want you to take a look at this chart and let me know what you're supposed to cut. At least they're paying for groceries. I know a lot of families who aren't even in this fortunate enough of a situation and they have to go out and buy cereal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and then wonder why they all start having health problems. Oh, wait! It's almost as if the healthcare system is working with I'm gonna stop right there.
Things I had.
I know people that can't afford childcare, so the grandparents got to become their parents. You see what I'm saying? The grandparents got to be the grandchildren's parents. It's bad out here. Crazy part is, it's about to get worse. This is just the beginning. The collapse hasn't even happened yet. It's starting though. We got about 90 days, if that. Really, once these tariffs start to kick off for real, oh, it's going to be felt. Hyperinflation is about to come. Let's talk about that. That's a whole topic of discussion, ain't it?
Because I can no longer afford them. Getting my hair dyed, literally at all. Highlights, forget about it. Getting my nails done, if you can't tell. Buying things for my friends. I used to be the kind of friend that would like, I don't know, just buy small things. Like, oh, I'll buy that for you, you know? Forget that. I can't even do that for myself now. I used to be a Starbucks every day or like every other day type of person. Now I go like once every 3 weeks and it's a treat. Going to Target for fun, like as an activity. Like I used to just be like, let's go to Target and like buy something cute, like buy a little pack of earrings. Nope. I do not go in there unless I have a mission and I make a list. I'm in and out. Girl dates, like where you would go shopping and then like go to Starbucks and like get something to eat. Like now, like me and my friends are like going out and we're like, so like, you want to go to McDonald's? Chick-fil-A? Like you have to be rich to go to Chick-fil-A now. I don't even like Chick-fil-A. Like their salads, their wraps, their ice cream, and their fries. And I can't even do that now because the salads are like $10. Driving around for fun. Like I don't know if anybody, like that was a hobby for anyone. It was for me. Especially in the fall. Like I drive around the mountains like just for fun. Can't do that anymore. Gas is too expensive. Name brand clothing has always been like a luxury to me. But like now, I literally can't tell you the last time I bought like something Nike brand new. And I can't tell you. I thrift everything. I can't afford it. And then nice makeup. I used to be the kind of person that would like go to Sephora like twice a month or Ulta and like buy like a nice high quality makeup. I literally...
Even the thrift store prices have increased. You really barely save. $10 for a shirt, $12. What happened to $2, $3? $4.
Cannot tell you the last time I bought like quality makeup. Like, not that drugstore isn't quality. I actually prefer drugstore now because I'm used to it. But, you know, sometimes you want to splurge on an eyeshadow palette. I have not done that since probably 2016. Shopping at TJ Maxx or Home Goods in general, like, it is fun shopping. Like, you can't tell me you're going in specifically to find something at TJ Maxx and you ever actually find it. Like, it's all just fun shopping, which is great. I can't do that.
It's actually unbearable how broke everyone is. Hear me out. I went ahead and got this juice and it's $2.59. Less than 5 years ago, it'd probably been like $1. Not to mention, every single city's rent is extremely high. What I mean by that is places where you used to pay like $750 a month for rent for a 1-bedroom are easily going for $1,400 a month, which doesn't add up, especially given the fact that no one has been getting a raise or the pay has not gone up from any company since then. On top of that, no one can even afford houses. Where I live in Las Vegas, a house averages about $300,000 to $400,000. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't have that much money just sitting in my pocket. That's not including utilities, bills, food, water. There's all kinds of stuff that goes into it. And I was thinking, no one even has wills these days, right? People die. There's no wills. You know, back in the day when you'd see people in the movies and they would be holding up a will and the lawyer would be reading the family the will? That ain't happening no more because nobody has any money. Not to mention, on top of that, the government's trying to tax us on everything.
People don't even have life insurance. I know people that pass away and they got to do fish fries, they got to do GoFundMes. Let me know this is just not a black community thing. It might be though. Some people got their stuff in order, right? But I'm talking about when you trickle down to the poverty level section, those people, those are the ones. Let alone can they afford anything else. They can't even afford life insurance. And those policies are not expensive. It don't cost that much in comparison to what you got to pay out of pocket for a funeral or even a cremation for them to go to the crematory.
You're getting taxed. You want to breathe air, you're getting taxed. You want to drink some water? You're getting taxed. It's so crazy to think that our country's trillions of dollars in debt. And it's like, how? Because you're taking every single penny we got. Not to mention, not trying to get political, but there's a 25% tariff coming on other countries. So that's just going to make everything even more high. If I spend $78 at the grocery store, I only get like 4 things from my refrigerator.
I no longer have $75,000 at 22. I now have $68,000. I'm trying to hit $100,000 by the age of 25. In this economy, I'm not getting there anymore. I lost $6,600. I honestly feel so bad for the people trying to retire within the next 2 or 3 years. Don't even recommend looking at your 401k. I'm very fortunate. I'm young. We're going into a recession and I don't need to take my money out because I have a savings of 6 months. I'm just going to leave my money in until the market goes back. But like, what the hell? So I've been super into politics recently. Everything's increasing. Gas, rent, groceries, inflation is going up. A lot of people think we're going into a recession, which that means the economy is not growing. It is shrinking. For everybody who's investing, don't take your money out. I know it's tempting. If you have a savings, hopefully you have your emergency fund. I always say, have your emergency fund first. And the market will eventually go up and you won't lose your money. Like, it'll go back. But I'm kind of pissed. I'm pissed.
I think you should give up. Because let's be for real, the chances of you making it are like lower than 1% if you're lucky. I mean, of course, if you're like a daughter of Beyonce, then you are probably golden. But are you? I don't think so. Did you know that 90% of businesses will fail within the first year? Oh, you want to be an artist? Well, that's like a funny way of saying you want to be in debt for the rest of your life. Look, you will spend all of this time and effort and money and still probably end up in a boring 9 to 5 with your dreams crushed. Just don't even start. And it is also so much better for your ego because for the rest of your life, you can just keep saying, if I tried, of course I would have done it. But since I didn't try, I didn't do it. But imagine if you tried and failed, then you will not have this excuse anymore. So yeah, just stop trying. To working 9 to 5 to the rest of your life. Chin chin.
I need all of my people to stop letting social media fool you. People are moving back in with their parents. People are trading in their Benzes for Chevys. People are not getting the latest phones, and they're fine. I need y'all to understand, you don't have to get the latest. You don't have to pay for the extras. And not saying you're gonna be miserable, you have to sacrifice. Not even that. It's just not necessary. Do what you want to do, bro. Stop being so influenced. I know we're in a time where influencers are all we watch, But just let's stop being so influenced to where we feel like we have to like impulse buy and live in the nicest condo and have the nicest decor. Do what you want to do. Don't worry about these people.
That's real. Don't worry about these people. Don't think you got to compare your life to somebody on social media. Most times it's fake, y'all know that. But also, live the life that you want to live to the best of your ability, the way that you can, that you'll be happy over temporary pleasure from buying something. You always gonna want the next thing. You got to be content at where you are and also be like, man, I don't need that. I don't need the newest iPhone. They really barely upgrade them, right? I don't need the latest and greatest clothes. I'm gonna destroy them anyway. Or that brand gonna go out of brand. It's gonna go out of style. And then, oh, it's not cool no more. I'm not cool no more because I wear, for instance, True Religion. At one point, if you wear Trues, it was the man. I never was able to get no Trues. My people couldn't afford them growing up. Not Trues. If you got Trues on, they like, oh, you raggedy. You out of style. Them out of style now. Like, look at them. He's still wearing Trues. They starting to come back. But you get what I'm saying? Like, all of these name brands. At one point, they're popular. The next minute, they're not. The next minute, you a lame if you got them on. Stop following the trends. All it is a trend. After that trend die out, then it's over with. Right? Live a life that you want to live to the best of your abilities, the life that you can afford to live. But yeah, family, let me know what y'all think about this video. People are giving up because they cannot afford to live in this economy. Let me know which part or which creator from this video you resonated with best or most. I appreciate y'all. Peace into my Hebrew family. Shalom. I will catch y'all on the next one.